celebrate our leaders, so we're really grateful for Ms. Johnson. And I want to say thank you for Ms. Johnson for setting up this special event this morning, because we're actually here to celebrate Ms. Jasibi Cruz as the 2024 ACPS Principal.
Principal Cruz was selected for Principal of the Year because how kind and caring she is for each and every student.
She's a great partner to students, to families, to the community, to her teachers and staff. She is wonderful. So we all say that around here. All the parents talk about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get emotional seeing you to do this. So much turnover in so many schools. You hear people struggling. My kids have had the same teachers. They're 4 years apart their entire educational career. That doesn't happen without strong, good leadership where people want to come to work.
Principal Cruz came to Cora Kelly when we needed her. She brought to the table everything that you need in a leader, and she really wanted to make this school a better place.
This means a lot to me. It's been my life work, and it also made it meaningful because I knew that I was not just educating students, but that what I did every day was helping the community.
Toalla mojadas. Toalla mojadas. Or just say like
Her being bilingual has been really huge for this community. This is my 12th year at Cora Kelly, so I've worked at Cora Kelly when there were a lot of staff that were not bilingual. And I think Miss Cruz was able to bring in families that we had some difficulty bringing in because of that language barrier.
Miss Cruz can speak English and Spanish, which is really helpful because my mom mostly understands Spanish than English.
Representation really matters, and you need to see in leadership people that look like you.
She has pushed me beyond my limits, and I received my master's in educational leadership because of her guidance. She will push her teachers to be the best version of themselves for their students.
It was a midnight idea, and I remember coming into school race, and I was like, Cruz, I want to get a book vending machine. She's like, what are you talking about? I showed her a picture. And she was like, let's do it. High five. Tell me what you need from me. They worked hard to write this grant and get this vending machine because our reading scores were dropping, and we needed to get our kids excited about reading and about Lexia. Before I know it, we have this beautiful vending machine. We just make reading fun.
She cares about everybody on a really personal level, even knowing staffs, families, and kids.
My son was diagnosed with the condition. And as a mom, it really took a toll on me.
I get teary-eyed every time I think about it. I had a card on my desk and I opened it. And it said, I am here for you, please eat, because she saw me withering away from stress. And I never forgot that. I will never forget it.
She's like a therapist, and I love her for that.
She wears many hats in the building. She is like nurse number 2.
We have a high special education population, and some of those babies need a little extra love and a little extra motivation to get to where they need to be. One time we had a student that didn't want to go back to class, and she spoke to the students and said, you just learned how to do a log roll. Why don't you log roll with me all the way down the hallway back to class? And so she's rolling on the floor, getting the students to roll with her back to the classroom.
They can't beat Miss Cruz at being the best principal. Miss Cruz is the literally best principal in the whole entire world.
What you see with Miss Cruz is what you get with Miss Cruz. And she will fight for you, and she will fight for this community every single time. We are so grateful because of that heart. Good work's happening here. I always talk about one team, one journey. When I walk into this building, I feel the team, I see the journey, I feel the culture, the heart, and the passion. And it's your leadership that brings all of this together. We are so grateful.